It's all for you. If you really want, it's all for you. If you say you need.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go in and prime the face with some e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. My face is already moisturized from me doing my skincare routine this morning, so we don't have to worry about that.
It's all for you. If you gotta have, it's all for you. If you make up, it's all for you. If you really want, it's all for you.
Okay, I let my primer sit for a little minute, so next we're gonna go in with some e.l.f. liquid blush in the shade Very Well. I'm gonna put that where my cheeks are, and I'm gonna put a little bit more blush than I normally would. I'm not gonna be like scared to use my blush, which I'm never scared to use my blush, do not get me wrong, but you see how much I have used. Yeah, and then we're just gonna go in with a brush and blend that out.
You say you need, it's all for you. If you gotta have, it's all for you. If you make up, it's all for you. I see you staring at the corner of my eye. You see the things that want to approach me, throw me a line.
Okay, so now that we have the blush blended in, it's a lot of blush, I know, but once you put the concealer over blush, then it gets like, yeah. So I'm going in with, I got the blush all over my hand. We're gonna go in with the Morphine Filter Effect Soft Radiance Concealer in the shade Deep 38 Neutral. Y'all know this is my favorite concealer of all time. This concealer right here, this is some good concealer, and I think it was like $38 for this little tube, which is not cheap, but it's worth the amount. So we're just gonna put some concealer under our eyes in the inner corner and outer corner, and I'm actually running out. I probably need to go buy some more. I definitely need to buy some more before the trip. Also gonna put some on the bridge of my nose. Also gonna put some on my chin. Also gonna put some on my forehead. And you see how smooth it just blends in my face? Like you can't even tell really where I put my concealer at. That's great. That's how I like my concealer to be. I am a girl who wants my makeup to look like my skin. Like sometimes I like to do like all the extra bazam stuff. You guys have seen me do that, but for the most part on a day-to-day basis, if I'm wearing makeup, I want it to look like my skin. I want it to, you may think I have on makeup, but then you might not be sure. So yeah. While I let that concealer sit for a couple minutes, I am going to go in and do my eyebrows. So of course you guys know I'm using my Ruby Kiss Black Brown Eyebrow Pencil, and we are just gonna color those eyebrows in. Nothing too crazy or drastic.
There's 3 things I like about the summertime: drop tops, long hot nights, and summer love. Yeah. Ayo, tell them what time it is. Let's go.
Okay, now I'm gonna spray my face with some Milan Make It Last setting spray just to weight the concealer back on up. And I just did a little bit. Honestly, depending on what kind of concealer you have, is depending on whether you could just go ahead and blend it and it'll look good, or whether you need to let it sit and then spray it, then start back blending. But we're just gonna blend all in the concealer. And I always start on my chin. I don't know why, but it's just like, I guess I have it.
Out of all the guys that approach me, walking up to me like they know me, you were the one that stayed aside, waited a while, and took your time. You don't know how impressing your curiosity was to me. It
next we're gonna go in with a sponge just to help blend out that concealer.
How much better can I show my love for you? Can I show my love for you? I do. I do. For you. I do. Can I show my love for you?
Okay, so I blended out that. We're gonna go in with the NYX setting powder in the shade medium dark.
I do. I do. You may not know right where you're going, but I do. I do. I do. And all the time.
And my sisters, I'ma get there, I'ma win it, we gon' love. Trust me, my love is just one time for me and for you. Don't give up.
She did her thing with this song.
Well, I'll make it up to you. I do. I do. Can I show you? I do. I do. How much better can I show my love for you?
I said, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, 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 yeah. 5'9", brown eyes, she in the inline, brown eyes, in the yeah, shimmy, 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 yeah. 5'9", brown eyes.
That song wasn't about me, but I got brown eyes, so I don't know. I'm just not 5'9". So we're gonna add a little bit more blush to the face. Actually, I think I'm gonna put some on my nose because y'all know I like looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for some reason. I don't know why, I just like it. Wait, that little dot right there, then a little dot, then a little dot. Look at that little bit of dot, y'all. Y'all see that little bit of dot, then a little bit of dot, then a little. It's not a whole lot. I'm just gonna blend that out real quick.
Cause for now you've got the lesson learned.
I'm sorry if I seem uninterested. I just came to kick it, but really I would rather be at home all by myself. I don't dance, don't ask. Somewhere in the corner of the house, I'm marijuana with this boy who's hollering. I can hardly hear. Oh, with the music I don't listen to, and I just wanna get with you. So tell your friends that I'll be over here.
Okay, I get carried away sometimes. So I am going to add a little bit of highlighter because I'm just a girl. At the end of the day, I'm just a girl. And I feel like a girl needs a little highlighter. Like, if you're a girl, you're not putting highlighter on your face while you're doing your makeup, then what are we doing? What are we doing? You always need just a tad bit of highlighter. Wow, and we just did just a little bit because a little goes a long way for their highlighter. Add a little bit to my inner corner because I'm a bad bee. I'm gonna add the rest of that to my nose. With my LA Colors Jumbo Eyebrow Pencil and just outline my eyelids because why not?
I do. I do. Can I show my love for you? I do. I do. I do. I do. I do.
Now we're gonna set.
All of the feelings you're
We're gonna go in one more time with a little bit of the NYX powder. And we're just gonna set again just for good measures. It's hot out here, y'all, so be setting your face twice. If you are outside or at a club or whatever, please bring one of these with you. Get the makeup from looking so oily. I know it's hot outside, but still do your makeup. Just like still do it. And bring you some stuff with you to help keep it maintained when you outside having fun. And with some mascara and just put that on the eyelashes.
When your river's overflowing, it's the truth. Swear to you, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. Can I show my love for you? I do, I do, I do. Can I show my love for you?
Something to work with. And voila! This is the final look, you guys. It's so cute. So this is just a blush and concealer combo. I didn't do nothing else. I didn't do contour. I didn't do foundation. Just concealer, highlighter, and blush. And it came out super cute. And honestly, this is like a 5-minute beach haul. Honestly, like it didn't take me long for this at all. Like less than 10 minutes. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to get notified. And you know this, man. Without further ado, peace.